Yo, what up YouTube? So today, we're gonna get right into this video. As you can tell by the title, there's big, massive buff. Okay, I'm not talking about Fallout Worlds. That is like, it's great. I love the idea of it. I haven't gone into it yet. I want to build a world and make videos based off of that world. But for now, I'm in normal adventure because Bethesda did buff a certain perk that allows a certain weapon category to become the best in the games, and a specific weapon I'm going to show you is going to be very dominant currently. If you're running this weapon, you are dominating everything in the wasteland. Alright? So, they did buff the Grenadier perk. They buffed it and fixed it. So for the longest time, this perk actually did absolutely nothing. Okay? It did nothing. Now they actually made it to work, which, it's kind of crazy what it does. But if you guys didn't know, the Gauss Shotgun came out in the Wastelanders DLC last March, somewhere around there, with the Settlers and the Raiders. The Gauss Shotgun and the Gauss Minigun released, but the Gauss Shotgun was just absolutely broken. We had pre-1 Wasteland damage, and the Gauss Shotgun was just not only one-tapping everything, but like one full mag was enough to solo the Queen. You could have one mag completely get her to half HP, and then you could just solo the Queen under a minute. That's how crazy the Gauss Shotgun was. And then a few months later, they tried to fix something on the Gauss Shotgun that was broken in VATS, and they ended up breaking the Gauss Shotgun in a way where it just not only was the VATS still broken, but the damage in VATS was just doing almost nothing. And then once one Wastelanders came along, broke the weapon even more because not only did Grenadier not work, but shooting Scorch Beast and most enemies with headshots and just tapping the trigger in VATS did pretty much nothing, unless you were shooting the leg of some enemies. Other than that, the Gauss Shotgun was useless. It didn't do much. You could charge it up and get some damage, but when it came to Scorch Beast and big enemies, the gun did absolutely nothing. It was so broken. It was double broken. And then they ended up fixing it, fixing the VATS problem. But still, the problem remained. The gun did nothing to Scorch Beast. It did 1 damage. And the numbers you saw, like 1 and 2, it was actually doing like 1 and 2 damage per shot. It was retarded. It was so bad. There was no point in using it. Even charging it up didn't really do much. But this perk right here, I'm about to show you guys, it's just ridiculous. So Grenadier, this is my shotgun build. It's the same character, just a different loadout slot. So this is the shotgun build that you want to run, okay? You want Grenadier, okay? This is not only Gauss Shotgun, but all explosive shotguns in general. But specifically Gauss Shotguns, you want Grenadier. Concentrated fire, you only need 1, so that you can target each and every single one of the limbs, specifically headshots is what we're going for now. Green Thumb, I still use Blight Soup for my buffs, for my crit damage, because we're going to be hitting those crits every other shot still. That still remains. That's the same as the Commando build. We still need those crits every other shot, and Green Thumb will allow you to get easy amounts of Blight Soup, Sweet Mud Fruit Tea, whatever those buffs are that gives you those crit damage. Skeet Shooter, you can get it max so we can reduce the spread so that all of our pellets are hitting. Blocker, you're not going to be in sneak. You cannot sneak with the Gauss Shotgun, so you need this. You need to be able to survive melee attacks because you're going to be getting swarmed. Bandolier is my same character, so I still have my 45 ammo on me, so I have this. But if you are having a different character that just wants a shotgun build, Blocker, take the 2 out of Bandolier, put him into Scatter Shot. Alright? Scatter Shotguns way less, they reload super fast. Unless you have faster reload. So if you have faster reload and less VATS costs, and you want to run the big mag with less VATS costs on your shotgun, then by all means take these 2 points out of Bandolier, put them into Expert, put the 1 into Expert Shotgunner and the other 1 into Shotgunner, punch out your damage a little bit more, okay? But generally, just Blocker, Scatter Shot, Expert, Regular, and Master Shotgunner. You need these. It's a shotgun build, you need it. Traveling Pharmacy, now you're going to be running around, so, this is my same character, again, that I use for boss fighting, so I keep all my chems on him, so I need this. But for some of you, you may still need 1 rank if you want to carry stim packs because you're not going to be sneaking. You can do that. So if you only have like 1 rank of this, you can toss the rest of the ranks into Shotgunner and so on and so forth. You get the point there. Alright, move around as you do so need. Endurance, the only thing you need here is Fireproof. Now, my Gauss Shotgun for the longest time up until today, you couldn't even damage yourself with it. You couldn't shoot the ground. That's how bad it was. You can tell it was that bad that it wouldn't damage you when you shot the ground next to your feet. But now with Grenadier, you're going to see that you need this perk. This perk doesn't even fully save you from death. It just gives you a little bit of distance to work with so that you can save yourself within certain scenarios. So you definitely need Fireproof. Radical, if you want to have this on there, electromagnetic cartridges are pretty hefty, even with batteries included. But I just like to have this on, get that extra carry weight to carry it around. Charisma, I don't ever run teams. This perk is worth running. Do not go in a team. Run this perk. 20% less damage. Damage reduction is the same thing as less damage, but those two are far more significant and better than damage resistance. Damage resistance is based off of every 100 or so damage resistance you have gives you only that small bit of resistance from little attacks. It's basically useless. Not damage resistance itself isn't useless if you have a good amount of it, but if you could choose a perk that's either giving you damage resistance or damage reduction, go with damage reduction. Not only that, but this perk gives you both damage reduction and AP regen, which is huge. Run this perk is a must run. Tenderizer, all builds need this perk. It is multiplicative 10%. It is a massive damage increase. Nerd Rage, while below 20% health, which we are because we're bloodied, you gain 40% damage or 40 damage resist, 20% damage, which is great to have more damage, and more AP regen, which stacks with Lone Wanderer. That is just huge. You need Nerd Rage when you're bloodied. Demo Expert, Gauss shotguns are explosive, punching out more damage. Batteries included, where you're going to need to carry around quite some ammo, electromagnetic 2mm, either that or Ultra. But you definitely need this perk because that and most energy ammo in general do weigh quite a hefty amount. Gunsmith, I always suggest this just because a lot of people in this game have trouble getting materials, and if you're low on materials and repair kits, this gives your gun more longevity before you have to fix it. Enforcer, this is 30% chance to cripple a limb per pellet. So if we have like 5 or 6 pellets coming out, we're guaranteed to cripple whatever limb we're shooting with the shotgun. You need this perk. Okay? Another secret about this perk is in Radiation Rumble, you can actually solo that because when you're by yourself, it's not only less ghouls, but the ghouls don't respawn unless you kill one, which you don't have to kill one with this perk. You can just shoot next to their feet and they'll all instantly either become super crippled and can barely walk, or they'll all be crawling. And you can literally go grab the ore, you don't have to even worry about the scavengers. Okay? Escape Artist, I'll show you about why this is important in a second. Gung Fu, I took out Covert Operative, so I'm swapping for Gung Fu, and because you're one-tapping everything now, which I'll show you in a second, you're going to be swapping super fast. So this just increases your damage. It is only additive, but it's still good to have unless you want to run like Evasive 3 or something like that, you can. This is what I have here. Adrenaline, all builds need this perk. This just increases your damage by 60% when you get up to like 7 kills, which is huge for any gun. Any build, you need this. Just gives you more damage. Dodgy, taking way less. This is more damage reduction stacking with Lone Wanderer. I believe when you multiply it out together, it comes to be around 40% damage reduction, which is huge. Now you may see 30% or 30 action point drain, which might scare some of you, but I can assure you after they buffed this card, it makes it so if you're getting shot by a minigun, only the first bullet drains your AP. After that, that same enemy has to wait 2 seconds before they can drain your AP, but during that 2 seconds, you still get max damage reduction. Max damage reduction. So if you're using just these 2 cards from AP regen, by the time he can drain your AP again, you already have your AP back to max because he barely drained anything. So you definitely need this card on. It is a huge survivability card. Bloody Mess. You need this, just punching out more damage. Serendipity. Over and above damage reduction, you also have a chance to completely negate any attack. And that's 45%. Basically, every other attack is going to do 0 damage to you. So, I mean, there you go. It's big survivability. Put it in there. You need it. Surge Genes is a must for all builds. You don't want to lose your mutations or gain any random ones. You need this on. Critical Savvy, we have 33 luck. You need 33 luck, or at least you should have it. It won't actually... that's the thing with the Gauss shotgun now. You actually don't need 33 luck to one-tap everything. But if you have 33 luck and Critical Savvy, you won't have it. you're going to be overpowered. So this makes it so if you have 33 luck, every second shot is a crit, which with the Gauss shotgun is huge damage. Good with salt. I didn't have any other point to put here, so I just put this here. Especially if you want to carry a lot of food buffs, this can also help you. Grim Reaper Sprint. You can either use this or better crits, but because our shotgun is already OD on damage, Grim Reaper Sprint allows you to almost every kill in VATS will completely refill your AP to full. This is not the same as the AP perk. The AP perk is garbage. Maybe it's not garbage, but it doesn't do the same thing as this. That perk only gives you like 15 AP back. This perk, even if you're down to like 1 HP, if you're down to like 2 AP and you get that last kill in VATS, your AP goes from 2 all the way back to the max instantly after 1 kill. That's why you need that. That's why I highly suggest running this over better crits, but you can choose either or. Okay? And the reason we're running Escape Artist is because, just in case you want to, you don't have to, but if you just shoot out of VATS, just in sneak, hit a big enemy, get that sneak damage in there, they will have a debuff taking 40% multiplicative damage, which stacks with Tenderizer giving you about 50% or so multiplicative damage on that enemy for about 10 seconds, which is huge. It's just more damage you can put out. So Escape Artist allows me to get into sneak when I crouch. I can hit the enemy with that sneak damage, then stand back up and just start going in. Okay. So now we will fast travel and we will. Well, actually, there's a Scorch Beast right over here near my house, so we will actually go over there and we will start killing things. Okay, before, just real quick, just want to show that I am running. Let me just put my tent down real fast. So let me grab this. So we'll take some Blight Soup, and what I have on, the main mutations you need. Do not look at the ones I'm telling you that you don't need. The ones you do need for this build. Adrenal Reaction. So that when you're at Bloodied Threshold, you get maximum, you get more damage, which is like, what is this? It's like, it's way more than 50%. It's a massive amount of damage you can put out on your weapon when you're on the Bloodied Threshold. So you need this, okay? And no, you do not need to take serums every hour like I do. I just do it because I can. These serums that I'm going to tell you, these mutations that you need, have very, very minuscule, just not even need to worry about kind of side effects. I just take them every hour to negate side effects because I can afford it. Alright, but if you can't, don't even worry, you'll be fine. Adrenal Reaction, okay? If you're using a jetpack, Bird Bones is good, but if you don't have a jetpack, don't worry about it. Adrenal Reaction, Eagle Eyes, let me go down to where it says the description. You need Adrenal Reaction for weapon damage and Bloodied Threshold. Eagle Eyes gives you more crit damage. Okay, that's 25% permanent crit damage. Perception is good, but you don't. I mean, it's there, but it's always good to have extra perception for accuracy. But crit damage is there. Then you need to have Herbivore so that you can get the max amount of benefits from Light Soup, and if you want to use Company Tea, Sweet Mud Fruit Tea, all these good buffs, you get the max amount of benefit with Herbivore. Herbivore is the best for all range builds. Okay? Marsupial, you don't need to have this, but everyone just has it just for the pure fact it gives you better jump height and it increases your carry weight. That is great benefits all in one, so I would suggest having it. And Speed Demon, so you can reload faster, better movement speed, and all that kind of good stuff. Those are the only ones you need, so I'll go over it one more time. You need Adrenal Reaction, Eagle Eyes, Herbivore, Marsupial, and Speed Demon. Hold on. But I'm not... Yeah, no, we're good. So Adrenal Reaction, Eagle Eyes, Herbivore, Marsupial, and Speed Demon. Okay? Now, we will get into the killing. Okay, so I do have a Scorch Beast over here. I know, I try not to elongate my intro, but I want to make sure everything is explained. Where's this guy at all? explained as good as possible. I really, really don't want you guys to like go on and like have something like I didn't explain. You can always ask questions, always feel free to ask, but I want to make sure I explain everything as much as possible. Oh, come on, get over here, man. Come on. Go for the headshot. And he's dead. It's not actually doing 206. It's actually doing a lot more than that. I'll show you what we're using right now. Get away from me, man. We are using Bloodied Gauss Shotgun with VATS do 50% more damage, okay? And we're at 1257 right now, and yeah. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I mean, just annihilated that guy. What happens if we hold it in, actually? Ooh. Holding it in is even better. And it's double XP. Let's go. If you don't want to hold it in, you just tap. Oh, I missed. No, I wasted that. No, I didn't. And criticals never miss, which with this gun is massive because the damage is infinite because of the explosive that it carries. Okay. We will go to... we'll finish Cranberry before we go to West Tech. Alright. Alright. Just... if I can hit him. See, my AP's already back, and these guys were shooting. Come on, hit him. There you go. Wanna land, but I see what the torso does. I'm actually curious. Dude. Off. And it's not as strong as headshots, which is good now. You can just do headshots, which is preferable. I mean, at least I prefer headshots. And that already kills faster than a fixer. Any kind of, it already kills faster than a fixer. You know, I actually looked at the calendar, the roadmap they had, and maybe I forgot what month. Maybe I was forgetting the month at the time, but I thought double XP was not gonna be for some months, but it's double XP now all the way through till Monday, I believe, or Tuesday. So I'll definitely try to hit level 1000. That's my goal. Hit level 1000, get that over with. Hey, a legendary sword piece. We'll cripple his wing real quick. Yep, one shot's already crippled. See what this does. So you get your sneak damage, follow through, and we just 3-tapped him. Like, like you just go through and 1-tap everything. Now, one of the moments of truth here is gonna be the sorry if I sound a little extra scratchy today. I literally woke up and hopped on this game with no hesitation. I just really wanted to play this because I've been excited to have this Gauss shotgun buff back to its original state. Well, it's not like it's we still have the damage nerf, so it's not going to be like it was when it released. But it's still, because other than bosses, this thing still pretty much does the same thing and just 1-taps everything out of the sky and the ground. So that's just what I was waiting for, and I'm pretty happy with it. So, killed him in 2 shots. And see that critical on the second shot is just massive, having that on the second shot. There you go. Excuse me. Come on, man. Juggernaut's walking game. But this, like, bruh. This thing is literally God tier now, man. I'm so happy. Like, the reason I haven't uploaded a lot and why I don't have a lot of these consecutive on my channel is because I was just waiting for this update so I have something to do. I was really getting tired of, not that I'm sick of boss fights, but that's all I could have really shown you guys because those were the only viable weapons to use. But now it's just so much better. I could just run around and not have to sneak anymore. Okay, now on to... No, we'll do the Behemoth next before West Tech, actually. Okay, just... And those numbers you're seeing, once again, are not real numbers. It's actually doing a lot more than that. This gun has always had problem in VATS, and it still does. Like as you can see, we missed 2 shots that were like 90%. Okay. Oh, before I go any further, I keep forgetting to do this, but I did go through it briefly, but I only showed follow through, but there's luck, agility, strength, charisma, intelligence. You can swap this for endurance if you want better perks in there, but I suggest having this because I highly suggest having Lone Wanderer and Tenderizer. So this is what you should run. This is what I have. 33 luck, you're definitely gonna need this. So yeah. Alright. I'm not even gonna use follow through. I'm just literally gonna let him. What was that? 6 shots? 5 shots? He has nothing. Which if you add that 40% multiplicative damage with follow through, if I use that, you're probably looking at 3 to 4, which is still good, very good. But yeah, whereas beforehand, headshots did nothing to him. It did absolutely nothing. It did 1 damage. And now we just killed him in 5 shots. West Tech it is. So we're here, 39 HP. So I'm still using my bloodied 1104 with no damage buffs. And let's see how it does. One tap you, one tap you, one tap you. One tap you. One tap you. And I'll one tap you too. Excuse me. Like, this is all I'm going to do. I'll show you guys, I'll make a different video for if you want to make the most, because this is early. This is Wednesday. We have Wednesday to Monday for double XP. I'll definitely be cranking out another video I brought here. There's a new method of how you can, I'm literally going to be cranking out 4K XP per kill. I'll literally show you the way how to do that. I'll make a video on it. Just one tap him, one tap you. The dog. And I'll one tap you. I don't have my jetpack. Oh, that's another thing. I took off my jetpack because I'm using a dense piece for more damage resistance from my explosions. So, I mean, you really need that because if you're going to be overpowered against everything else, you better be prepared to be overpowered against everything yourself. Against yourself, so. No, we're good. Nah, we're not inside. We will go on to White Spring. Alright. Let a couple of them hit me just so you guys can see their survivability. Blocker. Wake up, everybody. Wake up. Hit me, somebody hit me. Dude. And even the Chart are known for one-shotting bloody builds, but nah. Nah. Come on, everybody. Let's go. Vámonos. Let's get it. Wake up. Wake up, weaklings. Your superior is here. Yes, you guys know the drill. Known the drill now for years. You know the drill. Come on. Come on, everybody. I'm only losing HP because of the rads. Like, that's... Oh, juke 'em. Juke 'em. Juke 'em. Oh, come on. Let's go. I'm surprised I haven't caught a disease. Well, 27 HP. Those rads are deadly. I have not caught a disease. That is just amazing. Let's go, everybody. Come on. I'm in here. Did I cripple him? See, look at that. Oh, I didn't cripple him. Wait, is he crippled? I'm actually confused. No, he's not. Come in. What are you guys doing? Come on. Route up. Let's go. Come on. Places to go, things to do. There we go. You're almost in. Almost. Wow. I actually never come here because you guys are weaklings and you guys are just slow. I don't like that they nerfed ghouls that while ago and made them like slow and like widespread horde. Like, bro, I miss when these guys were just so aggressive. Let's see what happens if we just tap right in the middle of the group. Ooh, I mean, you just, oh my. Ooh, come on. Yeah, we'll charge it up this time. I mean, bruh. More straggler in here? What HP are we at? 18. Come on. Okay, let's move on to for the last part, we will move on to is there a death claw here? If there is one, then we're good. Oh, buzz brain, bro, what is, oh, I forgot what that was. Intelligence, oh, I don't care. Now they're just gonna spawn me some. Alright, Death Claw and a Scorch Piece, and we're good. Alright. Yeah, you know, I don't care if you more rats know where I'm at because that's your funeral, not mine. Find me all you want. I mean, it just... I mean, like... Yeah, if you don't have fireproof dense chest piece, that definitely would have killed me. It actually did earlier. I actually forgot to put him on. I wasn't thinking. And an enemy was actually a little farther away, and I was up in the air, and I killed myself. Just by shooting at that range. So. Scorch Beast. No. Still have a lot of durability. Still rocking and rolling. Where's the Scorch Beast, man? He doesn't. Sometimes he'll spawn, sometimes he won't. There he is. Come on. Come on. No, I know you're scared. I know you don't want this, but you know you have to. Just cripple your wing. There we go. Now we should be doing 10% more because of the. Oh. Anyone else? Yeah, that's literally all I really had to show you guys. This weapon, like even if you weren't thinking about a shotgun build, now you have a reason to do one. If you're wondering how to get this, you gotta be max rep with the settlers. I know, but it's just that daily thing for war that really over time starts to become so slow, and you don't want to take a month or two to do it. So there is a method. It still works as far as I know and I've confirmed. I'm not going to show the method or tell you about it, but there is a method you can use to get it done in an hour or two, depending on what kind of console you have. You can definitely get from no. I actually was caution rep. I went from not caution. Yeah, caution. I went from caution to ally in about an hour because I have Series X and I was able to do it. It's super easy. It still works. The method still works. It's a good method. You can do it. You get this Gosh shotgun within an hour, and with the ability to re-roll, you can make as much of these as you want and re-roll till you get your desired one. But the thing is, you can actually save more materials by just simply crafting. Because crafting these, you can actually craft them as legendaries. You actually have to craft them as legendaries. There's no other option. You have to craft them as legendaries. It only takes 2 modules. That's it. It doesn't require cores. It's just 2 modules. 2 modules and just circuitry, some basic materials is per craft. And the craft could either get you a 1-star, a 3-star, or 2-star. It's random RNG. It's a lot cheaper to craft. So if you have if you have over 100 modules, I highly suggest just crafting. Just literally craft them. Because you'll get your desired roll faster if you just craft by using 2 modules versus using 4 to re-roll the same one. It saves you modules. It's a lot easier. Just use it to craft. Once again, you gotta be max rep with the settlers. There is a method. You can look it up on YouTube. There is we'll call it. I don't want to use the word, but we'll call it. It's a method. A very very practical method that you can use to get within, depending on your console, you can get within an hour or two. You can go from no rep to max rep in an hour. And I'm talking, when I say max rep, I'm not talking just the end of the bar, but you can go from caution to friendly to neighborly to ally within an hour. Easy. Easy. So I highly suggest doing it. This gun is probably one of the greatest in the game right now because of that buff on Grenadier. And yeah, I'll go up to my perks one more time. You can screenshot, picture, whatever you desire, and I'll go over this one more time so you can do the same. And yeah, that is it. I will come out with another video for XP and how you can make the most of this weekend's double XP and rank up over 300-400 times. If you even want to, you can very easily, and I'll show you how. But yeah, that was today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Go get yourself a Gosh shotgun and just start having fun using something different and great for a change. Hope you guys enjoyed. Any questions, leave them below. Thank you guys and have a